Hello, so today we're going to go over the unknown origin of words. We are both from UC Davis, Rio and I, so we're going to go ahead and just jump right into this, and alright, let's get started.
So today we are going to look at two words that have come into English without a known origin.
We are going to start by explaining the context of linguistics. So basically, long ago, people learned to communicate through hieroglyphics and based off of the land that they lived on. As language developed through the BC, scientists became very interested in the history behind the tale of how language came to be, giving us linguistics in general. In other words, linguistics is the study of words and their structure, including syntax, phonetics, and morphology. Today, we are going to specifically talk about the historical origin of words.
So we will begin with the word bad. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, today bad means something of poor quality or low standards. After extensive research, we found a chapter of the history of the word bad. There is no clear understanding of how our word came to the English language.
Okay, but seriously, who actually thought of this? Did Bill really go running home and said, I wonder what the word bad actually originated from? Let's be real here. Did he really do that? No.
Well, I mean, someone had to think of it. He probably ran home and started working on it.
He didn't do a very good job. There really isn't an origin of this word.
Well, since we are on this topic, we do have three suspects that can be where our word originated from.
Our first suspect dates back to 1617 by John Manushu in Dutch, which was the word quad, meaning, again, it means bad. He believed quad came to Dutch through the Germanic roots dating back to when the word was qued, with a CW. Quad arose from the noun to an adjective by unknown reasons. So Manushu was then backed up by Stephen Skinner in 1671, who also believed it was Germanic, but even more specifically a Western Germanic, because of the colonization that came to be. So let's look at why this may not be the origin. Quad came into the Dutch language as a QU. However, when we look at the word in German, we can see that there is a QW leading our word bad. This QW does not occur in the Dutch language, nor does it appear to have any linkage with the word quad.
Our second theory of the origin of bad led us to the Persians. Noah Webster in 1880 added the word bad into his dictionary and explained it had come from its cousin bad in Persian. Those who did see this changed the A in bad to U to get our word bud, showing a mix of Persian English language. So why can't this be our origin? Well, the Persians are asked about the word bad. They noted to not worry about it. Along with that, there is no strong record that the English adjective was borrowed from a distant source when it was found in America.
Our last suspect dates back to the Gothic word bulbous in the Gothic New Testament relating to the words such as deaf, dumb, and tasteless, giving them bulbous. Apparently, the Gothic word had a broad meaning relating to the hearing, speech, and taste. So reasons that this might not work is due to the lack of connection of the Gothic and English language together. Many scholars even find this word bulbous and bad to have really no connection at all. And of course, all absurd etymologies die hard, but this one has reemerged for more than generations can tell. Unfortunately, just not with the word bad.
Now let's move on to one more word that we found does not have a distinguished origin, that word being curse.
Nowadays, our word curse means to express misfortune, evil, and doom upon someone for a period of time. Curse is a noun that can be translated to both a verb and an adjective. Our verb curse has already been dated to the Old English origin. However, no context has displayed that our noun curse has any origin at all. For a period of time, the dictionary tried to derive curse from the word cross by transposing its letters, but this continuously was shamed as an unorthodox method to conclude curse's origin. So let's look at some possibilities that can be the origin of curse. Our first suspicion is that it came from the Anglo-Saxon. If it were to come from Anglo-Saxon, it would trickle down our Proto-Indo-European map, giving us Middle English, and present to us modern-day English. It is believed to be originated from Western Germanic word chorus. However, we find that there may be problems with this because before curse was its original usage as it is today, it was used for the religious beliefs and gospel beliefs.
Our second suspect comes from Leo Spitzer in 1946, who traced curse from our Latin noun incursus. The main trouble we found with this meaning was the prefix and suffix that was added on to the words, which is different than what we see in our Germanic path. Later on, Ernst Weekly concurred with Spitzer in its Latin roots, saying it originated from Old French, not German. He explains further in depth the linguistics of the morphemes attached to the word curse, making it more likely French rather than German to travel to the English language today. Either way, the mystery here remains that we cannot trace our word back to its full origin,
therefore making the words that we have studied today unsolved. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our video on a little bit of unsolved mystery words, and we hope you enjoyed. Thank you.